Hey guys, it's Becky. Welcome back to my channel. My channel is all about documenting my journey through my 40s. I am working on my financial, my physical, and my mental health. Primarily, I've been focusing on my financial health, but you will see coming up very shortly mental and physical health check-ins. I have a plan to start a new weight loss journey. I have started the process of starting to try to save for it in this check, but I want to make sure I can pay for it all at once because it does charge a month at a time, and it is $100 a month. So I'm going to save half out of this check, half out of my next check, and then I should begin that journey after that. And I also will be filming a mental health video. I meant to do that check-in last weekend, but my nephew was here, we went to the Ren Fair, and then I've been training a new employee all week, and the last thing I wanted to do when I got done working for the day after talking on the talking all day was to film another video. So I'm sorry I've been gone all week. I do actually miss talking to y'all. I was like, man, I feel like it's been forever since I filmed a video. So I'm really excited to get on here and film this video with y'all. Hi. Today I'm going to be budgeting out my third check of April. My third check I got paid on the 1st, the 15th, and then I get paid again on the 29th, which is this upcoming Friday. Today is the 23rd. So my check should hit on the 29th. Now, this check is so close to May that I actually was trying to debate whether or not I should count this as a check in April or as a check in May, because technically this isn't going to cover anything for April. It's going to cover my May bills, but I am getting it in April, so I'm counting it as an April check. So this is my third April check. What I have spent my money on so far, y'all, I have spent so much money these last couple of weeks. My nephew came in and we went to the Ren Fair. I took him to Pluckers for dinner. This was such a fun day. We had such a good time. I'm going to try to put some pictures in so y'all can see, but he did axe throwing. He did the tomato throwing at the guy that makes fun of you. He insults you and you throw tomatoes at him. We saw some shows. We saw a juggling show. He tried all the food. He loved it. We did a maze. He had such a great time. He and his wife are thinking about going back tomorrow. Tomorrow is the very last day for the fair, but I'm not sure if they'll actually do it. But anyway, I'm so glad he got to go to do that. So that was worth every penny, as was Pluckers. And then I've had some no-spend days, actually, which is super exciting. I don't get a lot of those. I went grocery shopping on Monday, and then yesterday I went and picked up just a couple of bread and milk and a couple of fresh things that we were out of. I did go ahead and get my nails redone. I'm loving these dip nails. I really do love how long they've lasted. So I got them done here, and then they lasted me 1, 2, 3 weeks almost. 3 weeks. Hang on, my cat's eating my dog food. Save the dog food from the cat. Sorry about that. Okay. So, where was I? Oh, my nails. My nails, so they lasted me almost 3 full weeks. 1, 2, yeah, almost 3 full weeks. They probably could have gone to here, except for I knew I was busy Thursday night and Friday night, so I went on Wednesday before I went, so that's why I did them on Wednesday. Anyway, I'm very excited to have those done. I also sent money to my niece. I have started separating out in my YNAB budget the money that I send to Tiffany versus the money that I do in other giving. Not because I begrudge her. My parents helped me out so much in my 20s and my 30s. I don't mind helping her. I'm very thankful that I can. I just don't want to start counting it as my giving because I think maybe me thinking that I'm overspending and under budgeting and giving has something to do with how much money I'm sending to her versus how much I'm actually spending on giving and gifting. So I just want to track it differently. Not that I'm going to change how I'm spending it, I just want to keep track of it differently. So that's my decision on that. So next week, the 26th, which is Tuesday, would have been my sister's 40th birthday. I have already ordered flowers to go to my mom that day. That's already come out. They've already charged me. So that's, there's not going to be an expense for that. But my sister and I did work together for a couple of years, and so we have a lot of mutual friends. And we're going to be going out for a happy hour on this day. Tiffany, who is my niece, who is her daughter, is going to be in town that day and may come out with us, which would be great. She's 21, so that's totally fine. And if she does, I'm going to pay for her as well, obviously, because I always pay for the kids when they come here. So that will be an expenditure. I have like $8 left in my dining out, so I'm going to have to figure that out. But for me, that's 100% worth it. As far as I know, that's all that I have coming up this week. Hopefully I'll be able to do a couple more no spend days. And then in May, like I said, this check is so close to the end of April that it's basically May. So in May, which is here, I have these 2 Sundays, the 1st and the 8th, I'm going to be out of town. So the 1st is my ecclesia. It's our turn to host we call it a quarterly, because once a quarter we go to our campgrounds that our church owns. And we host, we take different turns for the different Texas ecclesias hosting it. And our ecclesia is going to be providing the barbecue, which I don't have to pay for that. It comes out of the money that we collect each week. So I don't have any expense there, but I am going to be making this homemade barbecue sauce. Nathan, my roommate, went to Franklin's Barbecue a couple of times, which is here in Austin, and he talked to Aaron Franklin the first time he went and got a barbecue sauce recipe, which I love. So I'm going to make that barbecue sauce. Don't worry, don't panic. I talked to the cook, I talked to the chef, and he is okay with barbecue sauce. He said he's actually a fan of barbecue sauce and is very excited to try this one. So I've got to make a big batch of that, so that's an expense. Plus, this campground is about an hour and a half away from where I live, so I need probably a tank of gas for that. And then the 8th is Mother's Day here in the U.S., so I am planning to go into Lampasas and go to church there and see my mom. So I need to have gas for that day, and I'll probably buy her some more flowers. So those are my only expenses. Cinco de Mayo would have been my parents' 43rd anniversary. Unfortunately, like I've said, my dad did pass away, so I don't think I'm going to do anything. I did send my mom flowers last year because it was her first anniversary without Daddy, but I'm just sending her flowers on the 26th, and I'm going to bring her flowers on the 8th, so I feel like it'd be overkill. Like, she'd just have so many flowers, she wouldn't know what to do with them all. But I will definitely call her and we'll do something for their anniversary when I'm in town. So I've got that. Y'all, I just want to take a second before we get into my budget and point out how beautiful these stickers are. This was the March mystery release that Life in Envelopes put out, Jennifer Bleacher. And I ordered it, and I am so, so glad I did, because if you had asked me to pick out some colors for spring and design a sticker set, this is what it would have looked like. This is gorgeous. These little pink and blue flowers, they're so pastel, they're so pretty. I love them so much. And then they come with these little payday stickers. They come with the budget setup stickers, and there's so many more stickers that I don't even use because I don't even know where to put them. Expense trackers. I love these stickers so much. So, oh, and this whole side thing here. Anyway, not sponsored, not an affiliate, just I think these are absolutely beautiful. And unfortunately, this was a very limited time, so if you didn't order them, it's too late. But all of her stickers are beautiful. My April stickers are also from Life in Envelopes. Okay, I am going to go ahead and set this up, zoom you in so we can do my paycheck, which I assume is why you're actually here. Did I mention that I missed y'all, that it's been a week, and I really miss talking to you, so I might be a little bit more chatty than normal, which I'm sorry in advance because I know I'm always pretty chatty. Okay, here we go. Okay guys, welcome to the budget page. As I said, my 3rd paycheck of the month comes in on the 29th, which is this coming Friday, and it needs to go all the way through May 12th, so I have a lot of May bills to cover with this. Unfortunately, I am not anticipating any rollover. I have been so spendy this month. I'm really hoping that I don't have to use any of this money to cover overspending. So I only will have my paycheck, which would be $1708.47, and that will be it. I don't think I have any rollover. I don't think I have any other income coming in. That will be the extent of what I have to budget with. So here are the bills that I need to pay. Let me see. You can see all of them. Yes, you can. So I have to pay, sorry, let me fix this, it's bothering me. I have to pay the other half of the rent because if you remember out of my last check, I set aside half of it. So I'm going to pay the other $250. And then I had planned to budget for the couch out of the last check, but my overspending got the better of me. So now I have to pay I still have to put that $50. So that is my rent and my couch. That's the extent of what I have to pay in April. Everything else is for May. Progressive is my mom's car insurance, and that should be $83.67. And Geico is my car insurance, and that is $177.74. And that is for my car, and it is also for the other car that I have financed that is in my name but I don't drive. So Seth does pay me for that car and for his insurance. And he did pay me this month after, it was like the day after I filmed my last video, he paid me. But I didn't have enough to roll over, and that's my bad, that's not Seth, he paid me. I just spent it. So I'm gonna have to cover the full car insurance myself. Aflac it's kind of like a personal insurance plan that you pay for outside of it's like a secondary insurance. And I pay for that. So when you go to the doctor, you submit the claim directly to them, and then they pay you directly without going through the doctor. And it is very worth it for me to have this plan. I use it every year. Wash and Roll is my car wash subscription that I have. And Adobe is my PDF reader. I love this thing. I just love it. YouTube Music is the music subscription I listen to, and it's not YouTube TV. I don't get any ad-free YouTube videos, but I get ad-free music, so it's very nice, and I normally leave this on and listen while I work. Paramount Plus, this is going to be, hopefully, my plan is for this month only. So, it's $9.99 a month, so I'm assuming it'll be $10.81 because YouTube Music is $9.99 a month. But I signed up for the subscription for the trial so I can watch Halo. And my plan was I was going to watch Halo and then cancel it. It's a weekly show. It only comes out once a week. So I was going to watch whatever was available and then cancel it just to make sure I liked it, because I didn't want to be paying for a subscription if I didn't even like the show. And then cancel it, and then when this show is ended, I was going to sign up for a month and then just watch all of the rest of the episodes. But I checked just this morning, and the last episode of this season is set to come out in the middle of May. So I'm going to go ahead and just keep it through this month, through May, and then cancel it after the last episode comes out and I've watched it. So it will be $10.81 for this, and then I'll cancel it. Hopefully, y'all remind me. Don't let me forget to cancel that, because I don't want to pay. There's literally no other show on there I want to watch. That's all I want to watch. And then, as I said, I am planning to start a new weight loss plan. It is $99 a month, and so I'm going to put $50 out of this check and $50 out of my next check, and then I will start it. I'm not going to begin it until I have the full 100, because I do not want to do a credit card float. I am not going to say the name of it until I have 100% decided to do it and committed to it. But then we'll talk about that on my weight loss journey videos and not on my budgeting. So the total of the bills that I am going to have to pay out of this check is $751. I just realized that you can't see that. So let's go up here, $751.80. When you take that from my $1708.47, that leaves me $956.67 left to do the rest of my budgeting with. So I'm going to bring that $956.67 down to the bottom, and I'm going to fill up my cash envelopes. So my which is cash. If you watch my channel, you know I don't actually use cash, but this is my cash envelopes, and I will be stuffing these digitally using YNAB, or You Need a Budget. So my dining out is $75 a check that I give myself. My groceries is $150 a check. Fun Money gets $30. Fun Money is for basically if I want to go to the Renaissance Fair, if I want to go to a movie, if I want to go to an arcade, anything like that, that's my Fun Money. A festival or something like that. Then gas, I'm giving myself $40. I'm not sure if that's enough, but I'm hoping it is, to get me to High and home and then to Lampasas and home, because I have a half a tank. So I'm thinking this may be enough. I'm really hoping it is, and we'll see. And then ecclesial expenses, I only have one Sunday where I'm at my home ecclesia, so I only have one Sunday I need to fund, and that's, actually, do I even have any? Wait a minute, do I even have any Sundays? Hang on. calendar with me. Figure out where my calendar is. Okay, so pulling up a calendar. I don't know how to use the calendar in here. Okay, here we go. I get paid on, this is February. How did I get to February? How do you use these calendars, y'all? I've never had a Moto phone. So I get paid on the 29th, and the 1st I'm in high, and the 8th, I don't have any. Y'all, I just found $75 in my budget. I'm so excited. I don't have any Sundays that I need to fund for my ecclesial expenses, which is awesome because that gives me a little bit of a buffer because I had no wiggle room in this budget at all. I had less than $10 of a buffer. So few. But that means, sadly, you're going to have to watch me use a calculator now. So, my contacts, if you've watched my last couple of videos, I knew they were going up, but I did not know what they were going up to. I've been putting $20 a paycheck away. I just found out that they are going from $36 to $42 a month. So I'm splitting it up to $21. I'm only upping it $1 more. So let me get my calculator so we can get this number figured out. Yeah, somebody's calling me. Go away. Okay. So I've got $75 plus $150 plus $30 plus $40 plus $21. So that is $316. It's an unknown number. I'm not going to answer it. I don't answer if it's an unknown number. I hope I'm not alone in that and I'm not a jerk, but so many spam calls now. Just leave me a message. If it's important, I will call you back. So that leaves me $640.67 left to work with. Out of this check, sorry, $640.67. Y'all, I just want a disclaimer. I feel like the more of these videos I make, the more chaotic they get. So I am sorry if these videos are all over the place. And thank you for sticking with me. I really do appreciate it. It really does mean so much to me that you're here and you watch and you comment and you like and you subscribe. Thank you for that. Okay, so I had $640.67 left at that. My household gets $50. That's for things like shampoo and toilet paper and things like that that you use throughout the house. My pets get $50. This is for their foods and their treats. Gifts and giving, I have upped that to $75. Budgeting gets $25 a month. And that is for buying things like pens and sticker packs and things like that. I actually don't know if I need anything right now, but I'm going to continue to put $25 a month in there, budget permitting, as long as I can. And then if I need something big, then I'll have a little bit of a stockpile. And then forgot to budget, I put $20 a month into my forgot to budget. So that way, if something comes up or pops up that I wasn't expecting, I can use this to cover if I need extra gas or if Tiffany calls me and needs something. So then I have that money. So my total here that I am budgeting for this section, these are my sinking funds, my surprise expenses, is $220. So if I take that, $640 minus $220, I have $420. Did I do that right? Sorry, hang on. $640.67, which should be the same. $420.67. That's a 2, Becky. So that leaves me $420.67 coming down here to extra debt. My extra debt, y'all know that the only card that I have a balance left on is my Chase Amazon card, which is technically my dad's Chase Amazon card. And I am committed to paying that card off as quickly as possible. So I make at least a minimum payment of $100, and then at the end of the month, if I have anything left over, I make an additional payment. I am going to be putting an additional $100 onto that card. I know that I could make a lower payment and give myself more wiggle room in this budget, but it's very important to me to get this card paid off because it is the last credit card debt that I have. Everything else is in that debt consolidation loan, which should be paid off, Lord willing, this time next year. So this is my last credit card debt. I am still using my cards, but I use them and I pay them off, so none of them carry a balance. So when this one is paid off, I will have no more credit card debt. So I'm very excited. So I want to pay this card off. So that is $100 in my extra debt, which leaves me $320.67 to go to my extra savings. So $320.67. So the way I do my 52-week savings challenge, which I've mentioned before, but I do the first week of the year and the last week of the year, and then I meet in the middle. So this week, I don't even know what week number we're on, y'all. Let me see if I can find it. So this week I am doing week number 45 and week number 8. So 45 and 8 is $53. Every paycheck, I do pay two weeks because I get paid every 2 weeks. And every paycheck, it equals $53. So that's why I'm doing my 52-week challenge. My Budget Mom challenge, this is going to be a different number every month. I did add them up and I did tweak them just a hair this month. Just a hair. Like, seriously, you're supposed to add up the names of your categories and then do that every week. And I just did 4 weeks instead of 5 weeks because it made it fit within my budget. So my total that I'm saving for Budget Mom is it should be $182.50, but I'm rounding it up to $183 because I'm doing the fake cash stuffing now, and that way I can cash stuff that. And then let's see what that leaves me for a rollover, because this is a different number than I had. Minus 53, minus 183. That leaves me $84.67. $84.67. Now let me just add that together. 53 plus 183 plus 84.67 is $320.67, and that is a zero-based budget. Y'all, again, I know that these get a little chaotic and all over the place, and I tend to ramble, but I really appreciate that you stick with me, that you are here supporting me on my journey. Again, and I know I've said this in other videos, but if you have a channel where you do budgeting or you do lifestyle things, leave a link to your channel below because I would love to check them out. I would love to follow you. And, you know, honestly, I don't know if YouTube deletes those, but just leave me your channel name or follow me on Instagram and DM me your channel name because I follow so many of y'all. Oh, sorry, I'm kicking you. Did I mention that I'm a bit chaotic today? So I gotta tell y'all this story. So we went to, Nathan this morning he heard yesterday that some PS5s were going to be available. And he has been trying to get one since I think it was 2020 when they came out, but with the chip shortages, like you just couldn't get one and they were super expensive and very rare. And so anyway, he decided to go get in line. So we got in line at 8:30 this morning. I did not realize when we got in line at 8:30 this morning that the store didn't open till 10. But we were 5th in line. And then it turns out that they ended up having 6. So he did get one. So yay, happy ending. But we sat seriously directly in front of a Supercuts. And I was there for a good hour and a half before I was like, you know, I'm gonna go get my hair cut. So I went and got my hair cut and got out of the haircut place just in time. So I actually ended up spending extra money today that I wasn't planning on spending, but it is absolutely something that I needed to do. So I have to find that in my budget somewhere. I don't know. That's from this budget, not from this upcoming one. Anyway, that's all I have. I hope y'all are having a fantastic day. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and just subscribe to this channel so you continue to follow me on my journey. I hope y'all are having a fantastic day wherever you are, and I'll talk to you later. Bye! I'm not going to record myself, you're all welcome, because it's super humid and super hot. But this is me in the maze at the Renaissance Fair. That's my Joe Fish, my nephew in front of me. And I've lost him. I'm lost now. Ah! And I'm recording. He's still finding it weird that Aunt Beck has a YouTube channel. They do? I didn't know that. I just did an escape room a couple of weeks ago with Naomi and Sheila and Jamie. It was fun. She did. That was her last chemo treatment.
Oh, so she's done with it?
She's done with she has to take the pills now. But that's why we all... Because it wasn't chemo, it was radiation, sorry. But that was her last treatment day, so we went out to dinner and did the escape room as a celebration. If anybody's ever been to Sherwood Forest, tell me how to get out of here. I'm lost. She said turn left at all the red corners. Did you get it? Are we back? I mean, I feel like we're at the entrance. Oh, sweet. I don't know what this part is. I also have the Bloody Bee Sting, which was mead and port and cider all combined together. And I have kettle corn, because there's nobody that does kettle corn like the Faire does kettle corn. This could be a really long video, y'all. I actually have no idea how to get out of here. Is that the beginning?
No, I don't know.
Like, we're legit lost. Legit lost in this maze, literal, of red.
I don't know, my driving go back this way.
Okay, you go. We're just walking around in circles. Maybe don't follow us.
Right now.
Okay, good. Okay, we go this way. That just goes there. It is? We made it! Huzzah!